Hey, this is Dylan with eartrainingforguitar.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can train your ear to hear major chords. Now, before I show you a really great exercise on how to train your ear to hear major chords, we need to first understand major chords, how they work in a key, and everything that goes into them. Now, in a major key, there are 7 chords. All right. Now, the first, the fourth, and the fifth chord of the key are always major. Why they're major and why they're not something else, don't worry about, just accept it, memorize it. The 1, the 4, and 5 are major. And what we need to do is we need to train our ear to memorize how to hear these major chords. Now you might be wondering, why only focus on the 1, 4, and 5 and not others? Well, you want to take things in bite-sized pieces when you're working on your ear. You don't want to just focus on training all 7 right away. You want to focus on just a few. And the 1, 4, and 5 are very common. There's tons of songs that literally only use 1, 4, and 5. So it's a great way to start training your ear to hear chords. Now, it doesn't matter what key you're in, a 1, 4, and 5 is always going to feel and sound the same. The pitches may change, but the functions and feelings are always the same. So, for instance, if I play a 1, 4, 5 progression in the key of G, it would sound like this. Okay, but if I played the exact same progression in the key of B, it'll sound like this. 1, 4, 5 is always the same, no matter what key you're in or any other order that you do. What you need to be able to know, though, in order to really hear these chords and train your ear, is you need to understand their function. And basically, chords fall into 3 categories: tonic, subdominant, and dominant. Now, tonic chords, this is our 1 chord. And tonic chord has a very big sense of resolution. When you hit it, it feels like, the song is over, we've finished, we've arrived. I'm gonna hit this 1. Okay, and also it's referred to as home. It's like home base. Now, for subdominant chords have a sense of tension. They have definitely tension in them. They're not resolved, but they also have a sense of movement. A lot of the times they want to move to another chord. So in this example, a 4 is subdominant. So the 1 is tonic and the 4 is subdominant. And the 4 usually wants to move to 5. So we got 1, 4, moves to 5, and then we hit that 1. Now for dominant chords, they have a big sense of tension, all right, and they have a huge pull back to the 1. Subdominant chords have tension, but they usually want to pull 2 dominant chords or back to the 1, but the dominant has a specific sound that you can tell has a very, very strong pull to the 1. It really wants to go back. This is why a lot of songs will have a 5 right before you go to the 1. And if you listen to it, it makes that 1 even more resolution. It gives you a huger sense of resolution because that 5 has such a big sense of tension and wanting to go back to the 1. Now that you understand how these chords work and how they feel, next is you need to create recordings that you can listen to and practice. And here's how you do this. So you get out your phone. You don't need to have fancy recording equipment. You just get out your phone, you go to the voice memos or whatever it is for your phone, and you start recording these different things. So I would title it 1, 4, 5, so you know what chords are going in it. And again, the key doesn't matter, but I would recommend changing keys a lot, so you get used to hearing these in different keys and training your ear in them. So you would just play the 1, and then you play whatever chord you want to happen after it. So it could be the 5. So if I'm doing the 5, I'm going to play it a few times. And then I'm going to say the answer, 5th, right? So when you are listening back to the recording, you'll be able to give yourself an opportunity to listen to the chord, hear it, make a guess, and then you'll hear yourself give yourself the answer. This is awesome because you can listen to it throughout the day, whenever you want, and you can be training your ear all the time training your ear. The key to doing the recordings, though, is you need to make a lot of them. If you only make a few, you're eventually just going to memorize the answers. So you want to make around like 12 recordings in order to listen to it and not know what is going to happen next. Now, if you like this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos on ear training like this.